Hello everyone, your favorite NilmergVlog here, and today we are doing my first vlog. So, I've been working for a while, and I've made a planet and an alphabet that you guys can use. I have most of the information about it. If I get more, I'll probably update you. So, let's get started. So, first we have the planet. I've named it Tartarusian, and it is 10 trillion times bigger than our sun. The seas and oceans are very radioactive. They're liquid uranium, and the inhabitants are NILMERGs, of course, gremlins, and eye warriors. I will be putting up a picture of them on the screen, so you know what they look like. Of course, you kind of know what a NilmerG looks like. Oop, the light turned off. So I already know what a NilmerG looks like because it's on my logo. And yeah, so the location is, I totally made this up, is the Scorpion Galaxy, which there is a Scorpion Galaxy, but I don't know how far away, so I'm just going to say 10,000 light years from the Milky Way. And since it's so warm because of the radiation, and it's quite warm in parts of it, it only needs half a sun, because the other half of the sun, like, broke off and flew up another way. I don't know how that happened, I just came up with that idea. So the physical features of my planet, the continents, that's the word, is Rukia, Sarkazone, Birbasone, and Narcionde, and the USNR. The oceans and the seas is the Siberian Sea, which is right there. The Sarkazonian Sea, which is right there, in this little area here. The Runzone Sea, which is right here, which is this area in this. And then the Thanasisma Sea, which is in this area, yeah, in this area here. No, it's right, Siberian Oceans, this area here. More features is the NilmergVlog Islands, which is these 5 circles here. The Pit of No Return, which is there, it's just a ginormous pit to the center of this planet. And the Unknown Place. The Unknown Place is where possibly the creatures Bubblehead or Wormy might live. No one knows, because anyone who's went to the Unknown Place has died and never returned. So on that happy note, let's look at, wait, no, I need to show you what the UNSR is. So the UNSR is the United Nilmergatron Socialist Republic. Sounds like the Soviet Union. It is right there, right in the Runzone Sea and right next to the Pit of No Return and the Unknown Place. Okay, so now let's get on to the information about this said planet that I'm... The information about each continent is on this page here. So first, we have Rukia, which is the blazing continent. Its maximum temperature, or mergites, is 10,000 degrees mergites. Its minimum is 8,000. It has many groups of volcanoes, or mountains on fire, which is practically a volcano, but the lava is on the outside, not the inside, and it's not lava, it's fire. And the important landmarks is the Molten Desert, which is a desert that has the only source of lava in this world. So, yeah. It's pretty useful. And also, if you've seen Star Wars, it's practically the Mustafar planet. And yeah. Next is Sarkazone. And Sarkazone is the first land. It's nicknamed the first land. It is, the maximum mergites is 800, and the minimum is 700, which just shows how hot Rakia is. That's 10,000 and 8,000. This is 800 and 700. Important landmarks is the landing statue, Sarkazone Bridge, the Ark of Gold, and the freshwater lake. This is the only source of fresh water in the entire planet, seeing how the seas and oceans are liquid uranium. Yay! Birbazone is nicknamed the Negatives, which is maximum is 97.5 mergites, and the minimum is 80,047 mergites. Important landmarks is nothing, because it is non-inhabitable. Pretty cold, I must say. Next is Narcionde, which is the tear point. I might have misspelled that. Yeah, it says tier, or is it tear? I don't know. But maximum mergites is 5,008. The minimum mergites is -10. It has a very high range, and if you see on the map, it's in Birbazone is there. So it's really cold and really hot. It's in this region in between, so it's practically in both. So this area is really cold. That's where the minimum is, and the lights turn off again. This is really cool. And this is where the maximum mergites are, because it's in the warm areas. That's better. Lights are on again. And next is the NilmergVlog Islands, which is nicknamed the Masraka, which is the word in this planet for a vacation spot. Its maximum mergites is 999. Minimum is 799. And their average temperature is about 750. So it's a little warmer than usual, but I mean, it's practically California and other spots like Florida and Hawaii and Bali and such, all mixed into one. So, I mean, that's gotta be cool. And it has lots of beaches. Obviously, I mean, what else would you want to do with your life besides look at the beautiful uranium sea and sit in a lawn chair? I mean, wow. It has lots of towns, hotels, and restaurants, because it's a touristic attraction. And important landmarks, the 5 different planets, not the planets. Get speech of it. It is the island is Versone, Nilcione, just regular Cione, Gracione, and Diacione. And yeah, I'm glad I finally got that pronounced right. Finally, it is the USNR, which is the civilized state, which is where the NilmerGs live. Maximum mergites is 750, and minimum is what is that? 650. That's, yeah. So it's it's possibly the most habitable area next to Sarkazone. And the important landmarks is the St. NilmergVlog statue. It's the best leader that the USNR has ever had. the Hill of Lightning, which is kind of explains itself. It's a hill made out of lightning. Very mysterious. And then Industry Square, which is where a whole bunch of things are made. It's the giant of this world, and the great rural area. It's possibly the only area that has rural in it. And yeah, if you're wondering, 1 NilmergVlog to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Whoa. So, average would be, about, I don't know. I'll do the math on the screen in a sec. But now, let's look at the alphabet. Okay, so this is the alphabet. It's made from A, capital A and lowercase a. It's the same thing on the other side. And, oh, that hasn't been updated. Whoops. But, so it's A to A. So A, capital A is this. Lowercase a is this. B is that and that. C is that and that. D is that and that. E is a NilmergVlog head and a scythe eye or Batman or whatever you want to call it. F is a backwards rune and something else. G is that and that. H is that and that. I is that and that. J is that and that. K is that and that. L is that and that. M is that and that. N is that and that. O is that and that. P is that and that. Nothing much difference there. Q is that. There's no difference between the lowercase q in NilmergVlog in the United States. R is that and that. S is that and that. T is that and that. U is the same as the English alphabet. V is that and that. W is that and that. And then, finally, X, Y, Z. X is that and that. Y is that and that. And Z is that and that. Then the number system. That's 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And this is 100. That's 1,000. That's 10,000. That's 100,000. So it makes it a lot easier to, you know, instead of going 1, 0, 0, you could just do that plus 9, 109. So there's no really order of value in this. And this is the punctuation. That's a period. That's an exclamation point. That one. Okay, I'm back. Just had to talk to my mom for a little while. Where were we again? Oh yeah, punctuation. Where were we in punctuation? I think we're on exclamation point. So, exclamation point is that. Question mark is that. Colon is obviously that, because period is that, and colon is 2 periods on top of each other. Comma, that's a comma, right? Yeah, comma is that. Semicolon is X, and a mini comma, since that's practically what it is. Quotation marks is instead of, so that's the first one and last one, first one and last one. Parentheses, you circle it, you don't do this and this. And then, what is it? Apostrophe is that in there. And yeah. But also, in the description, can you, this is when I finished it, no, not in the description, in the comment section, translate this with the alphabet here. And also, if you can, like, translate this, and this, and that, and that, and that, it would be amazing. But I just want you to translate this. So just pause the video, go back a bit, translate that. Actually, no, don't translate this. Forget I said anything about it. Stop. Translate this. Translate all this and send me an email, which will be in the description, of what it is, and I'll see if you're correct or not. Translate all of this, all of it. Translate it all of it. It's actually not too long. It looks really long because it's just a bit bigger than our handwriting. But I mean, you could certainly do this. Here's the big long one. And guess what it says? That'll be in the description. You can translate this big long bit right here. Yeah. Put that in the description, then do everything in my email. That's all I have for today. Bye!